Of course, it's possible for anyone to hop on a multiplayer server and play with friends, but in this video we're talking about single player. When I think back to my time playing Minecraft, some of my most fond memories are those where I would wander aimlessly through uncharted worlds. That's why in this video, whenever I mention the game, I'm talking of course about single player mode. It's a lonely way to play the game, but it creates a particular feeling that will always hold a place in my heart. For me, and I'm sure many others, Minecraft created this feeling better than any other game.
Recently, I took a bike trip from Osaka to Kyoto City and back. That's 150 kilometers round trip. Now, for bike enthusiasts, it might just be another day, but for me, it really was quite an adventure. I bring this up because some of those memories of riding by the river or biking through the streets at night with no real destination in mind remind me, at least in some part, of playing this game. Whether it be the permanent move to a new biome to settle in, or just trying to find a cave or something interesting to explore, that strange yet calming feeling of adventure awakens within me every time. Like wherever I go, I know I've opened a gate to my own secret world to explore, claim, and come back to in the future.
This feeling isn't completely unique to Minecraft. One other game I can compare this to is Shadow of the Colossus. They both have that gargantuan feeling of openness to them, quite literally. And when I ask myself what causes this unique feeling, it's the lack of player interaction. As weird as that sounds, I don't mean player interaction in the sense that the game doesn't entertain the player well. Both games do this with immensity. I mean player interaction as in encountering other interactive characters in the game. Shadow of the Colossus, as well as many other games in part, but Minecraft especially. So much so that I almost venture to call Minecraft the loneliest game. And although it's a little cliche to organize videos like this, I can think of 3 good reasons why Minecraft achieves this feeling so well. Minecraft was made as a sandbox game, but unlike others where you're given that specific sandbox, a confined area to tinker with, Minecraft spans practically infinitely. It breaks free of any prison cell. After all, it has a surface area greater than the Earth by 7 times. You're given a world to explore all by yourself, but only ever by yourself. Other sandbox games give you a similar personal world, but nothing with the immensity of Minecraft, at least that I know of.
It's like people who say their house is just too big for them, or feels too empty. You could do just fine living by yourself in a 1-story apartment. So wouldn't it feel a little odd to live by yourself in a mansion? All that extra space is seldom used, if at all, and no one ever comes over. It creates a little somber feeling, doesn't it? Minecraft does the same thing, except take that mansion and multiply its volume by 1,000 practically. You'd think exploring a world full of so much wonder, you'd find other unique characters like yourself across the way. But that just isn't what Minecraft is. That leads me to my next point, the lack of interactive characters.
This is what I talked about earlier with comparing the game to Shadow of the Colossus. Most single-player games come with other NPCs that you can talk and interact with. While this is technically true for Minecraft, ergo villagers and mobs, this just doesn't hold the life that a normal character in a game has. Think about it this way. Steve wouldn't even know a spoken language because he's had no one to communicate with who also speaks a language. I say this with importance because when you think of your favorite games, usually you can pick a character you really liked that stuck with you. Sans and his ridiculous puns, Midna and her cunning, unique nature, Paige and his tender care for Jade, or Groose and his hair. You can't do this with Minecraft, in part obviously because it isn't so story-focused like those other games, but as a consequence, it shifts a feeling of isolation on the player. The giant world solely revolves around them. That is to say that so long as you play on your world, the world lives with you, but only with you. You could say that about any single-player game really, but with others it feels like the world was at least already there. Things existed before the player did, and will continue to afterwards because there are other characters with rich personalities and stories to fill the inevitable void that the player will leave. With Minecraft, the world is generated when you decide to start playing. And when you stop playing, the world stops too, and waits for you. Time freezes in the world you created, only to start again when you start again. There are no other characters to fill that void. There may be other creatures, but they don't have any impacting effect on the world like you do. It's a strange feeling, really, almost a powerful one. Perhaps that's part of the reason why this game took off the way it did. Because you existed in it.
I think the added cryptic ending to Minecraft really fits this feeling perfectly. As strange and uninterpretable as it can be, with weird but seemingly meaningful statements and text literally redacted, the ending complements this strange, lonely game we all love to play. Of course, it doesn't have to be lonely. There's much fun to be had on servers with friends and lots to do, but there's no denying that special feeling that comes when you're on the single-player world. I think at the heart of it all, that's what Minecraft is. I think that's what Minecraft always has been, and will be. The loneliest game.
Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe and leave a like. Check out r/Nullatrum where you can discuss the video, the channel, or post your own thoughts and discussion as well. If you enjoyed this video, then I'm sure you'll also enjoy one where I talk about video game theories and whether or not they hold water, or take a journey with me back into the era of Ocarina of Time where we looked for the Triforce. Either way, there's tons of content on my channel for you to watch, with new videos every week on Saturday. Again, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and have a great day.